Hello, I'm Ron Kotlik. I'm the director of the Education Technologies program at Canisius College. In this video, we are going to demonstrate to you how to use a wonderful software called Screencastify, which is a Chrome extension, which will be able to allow you to create screen recordings right from your PC, from your Mac, or even your Chromebook. This series is really designed to help teachers get quick facts and quick tools to use with their own students. If you'd like to learn more about our program, please click on the link within the Schoology course that will show you more details and give you explanations of various courses in our program. Have a great day. Hello again, everyone. So to begin using Screencastify, you need to actually install the Screencastify extension on your Chrome browser. Screencastify really works best and only works in a Chrome browser. So if you're a Edge user or if you're a Firefox user, you really can't do this. So once you install it, you're going to see this little icon here in your extensions area called Screencastify. So how do you find that? We can go to a couple places. We're going to go to the Chrome Web Store. So if you just type in Chrome Web Store, you type that in as a search, and here we go. This is a whole nother topic that we get into in other courses of how to use the Chrome Web Store to find apps for Chrome browser for Chromebooks. But I'm going to click on extensions, and I'm just going to type in here Screencastify. And there you go. There it is. It's already added to my extension, so all you have to do is just go click and rate it. Okay, and there's also the record your screen recorder, which you can also add to Chrome, which pretty much does the exact same thing. The app does the exact same thing as the extension. It's just, another part of it. So here's all the things that Screencastify can do, which is pretty awesome. So another way you can go to it is if you just type in Screencastify as a web search, and it will bring up their website. Okay, a lightweight screen recorder for Chrome, and you can click on it right here as well. Now, I mostly use the free version, which does have a little bit of a watermark. It will say Screencastify Lite on the screen, and I believe it cuts you off after about 15 minutes of recording. But if you really wanted to kind of get into it, you can go into like plans, and for individuals, the Lite version is free. To go premium, it's $2 a month, which is kind of interesting. And here you go, you get all these different restrictions if you're in the free version versus the paid version. And if you also click on for school, there's some school programs that you could also get involved into about flipped classroom and how this can be used as a school and for teachers and so forth. So there's a lot of great uses here for Screencastify. But I want to focus on how you make some screen recordings. So once I have this installed, I'm going to click on it, and it's going to ask you to sign in. I sign in for my Google Drive because what's really nice about Screencastify is that your files that you create, your web files, your video files, will be saved directly to your Google Drive. So I sign in, and I have a lot of different Google accounts, so I'll just go to the one I use for my teaching, and I am all signed in. Now, I've already made a lot of recordings. As you can see here, it shows you all the recordings that I've made for months and months and months of screen recording on Screencastify. That was probably a little bit dizzying. But here's your menu area, and it gives you your account, shows you your recordings. You could buy Screencastify here to get rid of the options of restricted usage and so forth. And then it has some of your options, okay, which is really kind of nice. Now you can store your files locally on your device, or you can have them go to Google Drive. If you're Google Apps for Education School and you're using that account, remember you have unlimited storage capacity on Google Drive, so I always put my videos. And then notifications when a recording is going to start in the background. It shows you the upload progress. It gives you some editing tools. There are some keyboard shortcuts you can configure, and I've done that for mine where if I do Alt-Shift-S, it activates the extension. If I do a Alt-Shift-Pause, it will pause it, or I do Alt-Record, it will record. So these are kind of nice. If you know your keyboard shortcuts, you can quickly start and stop a video just by doing Alt-Shift-R or Alt-Shift-P or so forth. So that's kind of a nice thing to set up for yourself if you really like to do that sort of thing. It's really, really useful when you're making your recordings, okay? And also your drawing tools, that you have these drawing tools when you actually use it in a certain mode, which I will show you, okay, which is really kind of nice. All right, and you've got some other options here that we don't have to get too much into, about your microphone and so forth. So those are some of the options when you make a screencast. So when you're in a screencast, let's go to the Google home page, and maybe you want to make one. One of the easiest ways is going right here in the upper right in my extension area is the icon for Screencastify. So I'm going to click on Screencastify. I'm going to click on that. I'm approaching my monthly limit. I've already made 44 recordings this month out of 50, so I better start upgrading, I guess, but I'll look at that later. So not right now. And here we go. Here's your basic setup. Right now it is going to give the option of recording either a tab, which is a tab, it will just record this tab that I'm on right now. When you're in a tab recording mode, it'll actually give you some drawing capability. So if I go to set up tab recording, I'll do allow, okay? And let me go back to that again. I think I have to go back to my, it'll record the tab right here, okay? It'll record the video. It gives you like how many resolutions you want. A countdown timer is nice. You have the options of a 3, 5, or 10-second countdown timer. Just gives you a few moments to get ready before you make your first recording, okay? And you can also embed a webcam. So if I do that right now, it's going to actually make a picture of myself in the bottom right-hand corner, or you can select to have it in a different part, the top right, bottom left. That's kind of what some of your options are here. I have to keep on going back to this. Sorry about that. Okay, so then you can also record the tab audio. If there's audio in your tab, and you're ready to go. So I can just record the tab right now. It's going to give a little countdown timer. 4, and now 3, there I am. It shows
2,
me in the bottom right-hand corner. And now I can start everything that's happening now on my screen, I'm recording. So I might do a search. Let's see, I'm a history teacher, so I'm going to do a search on the American Revolution, right? And now I get all my search results. And basically, I can also now do some drawing here, where I can now do some annotations. I can circle this, okay? I can do some other things. I could draw a box around certain issues. This is great if you're doing a image search, certainly. I can go back to my pointer right here. I can go to images. All right, maybe I want to bring up this wonderful painting of Washington crossing the Delaware. I actually use this in my class a lot because I teach a course on American military history. So maybe I was going to annotate some of the aspects here. I can also do like arrows and draw. Whoops, sorry about that. I can do an arrow, and I can like point and circle and do some great things with that. Oops, I have some problems there. Sorry about that. Okay. So again, it's recording everything that's on my tab, and you see the little record symbol there. You know that this tab is being recorded, which is really a nice feature. And I can then stop the recording either by going back to here, my tab, open it up, and end the recording. I can also do some of those shortcut keys, right? Doing a Shift Alt S, which stopped it, which brings up that, and I can end the recording. So I can mess around with my shortcut keys, and now I can start everything that's happening now on my screen. So now you're hearing my screen recording. So I press play, you'll hear it. So I might press pause, okay? Now I have some options. I can name it, okay, different name. I can certainly do some cropping and trimming on the free version. I can start trim the everything in the beginning. So I can maybe trim the end in the beginning, and this is a required paid version of the upgrade, okay? All right, so I can go back to that. And now I can start everything video because you're gonna hear me talk a lot. Now it's automatically going to my Google Drive, and when this symbol turns up, it automatically saves it in Google Drive. And when you create your account, it automatically puts a folder in your Google Drive called Screencastify, so that you can go into that folder and see all of your recordings. I can copy a link, which is super useful, and it automatically has it copied to my clipboard. I can just paste this link out, and now this is automatically shared out, meaning that anybody clicks on this link, we will be able to view this video. So super easy workflow. That's why I absolutely love it. But I have some other options for sharing. I can actually share it to YouTube, And I can select a YouTube channel that I have and get the link from YouTube, and also decide the settings for the privacy, whether everybody can view it or it's a private video. And I can also download it, which will save it right to my hard drive as a WEBM file. It's a file for web video recording. So you can also maybe use it in another program and edit it with other software. So you have some great options here, and it gives you some other statistics. Okay, so that was your tab recording. All right, let me close some of these tabs down here. Let me go back to recording. And I also might want to do desktop. Now when you do desktop, it records everything on your desktop. So I can go outside my Chrome browser, I can maybe record a PowerPoint, I could do some other aspects, and I can maybe record another program that I'm demonstrating for students. So it's the same idea. Record desktop, it'll give you the countdown timer. And I got 2 screens going here. So I'm going to record my whole entire screen.
5,
and
4,
then it's going to give you the countdown
3,
timer.
2,
and I
1.
can hide this. And now it's recording my whole entire screen. So if I wanted to, I can go into a PowerPoint, and I can go right into a slideshow from the beginning, and now I am making a PowerPoint of a slideshow. Now since I have 2 screens on, it makes it a little bit challenging because it's recording the screen that I have as my preview. If I switch my screens around, and I didn't really do that, I can swap it. So there we go. And now it's going to actually be recording my slideshow. So I'd go through the whole entire slideshow, right, and things that I might be doing in the Civil War, stuff like that. And we talk a lot about different generals in the Civil War and stuff. You can then create a whole entire PowerPoint about that, a video about the whole entire PowerPoint, which again is super useful. And then I'm done. I just do my little stop feature, and now I've just made another video. And now it's recording my whole entire screen. So again, this is me talking to you. If I want to, I can go into a PowerPoint, and I can go right into a slideshow from the beginning, and now I am making a PowerPoint of a slideshow. Now since I have, I'll pause that. And again, you might turn that little preview screen off. Again, it's already shared to Google Drive. Just copy the link, and I can share that out to a website, to maybe Schoology or Edmodo, someplace where I'm housing my videos. I can do a lot of other aspects. All right. Now the last great features I use a lot is just recording the camera. Okay, if I go to camera, it will only record my camera. So let me select my camera. It's ready to go, and I am going to record the webcam. Okay.
5, 4.
And right now
3,
you don't really see it,
2,
but it's only recording
1.
me. And I use this a lot for giving feedback to students. Either my online courses at Canisius College or with my students here when I teach at Clarence High School, I can just talk to them directly and give them instant feedback in a really quick web recording. If I end the recording, here comes the recording. I use this a lot. It's just me. Now I got a lot of cameras going on, so you can see that's a little bit of a online courses reaction here, because I'm doing a screencast of a screencast, which makes it more challenging. But now, if this was a good, message I wanted to send out, I just copy the link, and I share that link out to another place where then a student can view my quick feedback. I use this all the time. This is probably the #1 feature that I actually use Screencastify for. I use it on my Chromebook because it's super easy to just go back and forth between pasting a link onto a response of a student or onto an assignment and make a recording, quick back and forth. Very nice. So I hope that made sense, some of the ways to make a screen recording with Screencastify, and I hope you enjoy using this product with your own students. All right, take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.